Hi, I'm Robert Osborne. We have Steve McQueen front and center this evening, and up next is a high-speed adventure with Steve McQueen from 1971 called Le Mans. Steve McQueen's in the driver's seat in this movie as a race car hotshot who enters the famous road race Le Mans, which is a 24-hour endurance auto race held every year in France. Now, it's a movie that was a true labor of love for Steve McQueen, but it did come at a price. It had a great deal to do with ending Steve's marriage, ending his independent production company, and tarnishing, at least for a while, his bankability as a movie star. Steve was well known for being passionate about racing cars and motorcycles. The year before this film was released, Steve and a co-driver had placed second in America's biggest endurance race, the 12 Hours of Sebring. Well, for years, Steve had dreamed about making a movie about auto racing, one which would be more realistic than any which had been done so far. Now, John Frankenheimer had wanted Steve to star in his 1966 race car movie Grand Prix, but Steve said no. He said, I'm going to make my own movie and do it my way. Well, he did, 5 years later, through his own Solar production unit and Cinema Center Films. He asked John Sturges to direct it, based on the great results they had working together on the films The Magnificent Seven and The Great Escape. But this time, the two of them really clashed, and a lot. Steve didn't want to follow the script. He wanted the racing action to dictate the story. And striving for realism, there were so many accidents, production delays, and butting of heads that Sturges eventually quit. Well, the final downer, the film did not do well when it came out, the public giving it a cold shoulder. But have a look. It really has some dazzling cinematography and a lot of action, and it's Steve McQueen, charismatic as always, and really in his element. The direction is credited to Lee Katzin, who had spent most of his career before this working in television. From 1971, Le Mans.